What's up, YouTube? Grizzly Gamer here. Today I'm going to show off and authenticate my crowning achievement of my video game collection, which is Evo Search of Eden Complete in Box. Now, this game typically goes anywhere between $548 to $620 on eBay, but we ended up getting it as a steal for $400 at a game store. Mainly because I think the guy was just trying to get rid of it.
He had it for too long.
Yeah, way too long.
Most people like to look at games like this, but they really don't want to shell out the cash to get them. He's also had a copy of Little Samson and Dino Pete forever, too.
The Flintstones to Surprise the Dinosaur Pete.
Yeah,
I actually saw the Nintendo World Championship one, too. Back to this. Anyway, we got this at a steal. I normally don't go for complete box for Super Nintendo, but something to raise my anything to raise the price of my collection is just awesome, and this did so very handsomely. I will start doing top 10s of like top 10 most valuable collections, top 10 hidden gems that are in my collection for each system, stuff like that. But anyway, let's jump down to the reason why you clicked on this video. To see it, this game is actually authentic, or if I just threw away $400 on a reproduction. Now the box, the colors look right. You know, there's nothing really that stands out as or that screams, "I'm fucking fake." Ha ha ha.
Go ahead and open it up so you can see the inside.
I mean, also here, there aren't really any typos that I see. Also, you could just feel the box and tell a difference. Like, if you see something like this, yeah, that's...
Show me today.
You see something like this, yeah, anybody that's an NES collector, SNES collector, we know this is fake. But I'll go into that later. Again, I don't go for complete in box, but if I see one for a good price, you goddamn best believe I jump on that shit any day of the week.
You've been wanting this game for like a year now, anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
The thing that intrigued me the most. So now let's go ahead and open this shit. And with shit like this, you know, you gotta be like super careful. You got your consumer information manual. Something I necessarily don't care about, but
just stack it right on top.
Some people do. Then you got your instruction manual. That's like maybe that's probably the only imperfection of this manual. But again, the manual's in the box, so I really don't care.
Put the game right on here and just keep it right there.
As long as the manual isn't too fucked up, like my Toe Jam and Earl. Again, we'll be showing off my collection, my accomplishments, and my disappointments. Or my crowning achievements and my horrible duds. Anyway, so now you see Evo, and looking at the cover, or I'm sorry, looking at the label looks fine. Got your Nintendo seal of approval. Now every Super Nintendo game, any NES, anything, any cartridge should have a code. For here is SN.
Give it a second. Do I need to put your hand in front of this to get to?
Is SNX or SNX-46-USA. Now the USA, that I really don't care about that. I believe that just means that this will play on US.
Yeah, it's not
consoles.
A PAL.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. A sign that you have a reproduction. You just look at the back. You know, it's got all this crap. Some reproductions will have this, so not a smoking gun. What will be a smoking gun, like not a dead giveaway, but a pretty big factor is, see this engraving right here? Reproductions will typically have the oval or the little circle here that says absolutely nothing. Like it's just a blank.
Now I have a question for you. Somebody who's not a gamer, as
Okay.
you are. You switched the back out on that. How do we know the person who had it before didn't switch the back out to make it seem like it was real? So that's not like a smoking gun.
It's not the biggest smoking gun. I mean, at the same time,
the back on this one, I'm just gonna let everyone know. If you grab Jurassic Park, we ended up buying Jurassic Park because it was kind of cheap and he wanted it, and swapped it out. Because if you look at the back on Jurassic Park, this is actually the one it came with, but you see how it's kind of yellowed. So he swapped it out because this one had yellowing to it.
Yeah, we probably should have just showed this in the video too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this was blank, yes. Yes, and what I bought was a reproduction.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, what if the person before you thought ahead and swapped it out?
Maybe. Before
I'm just going there for like the people like me who aren't really
sure
super into gaming, you know, who could get ripped off by somebody who kind of knows what they're doing.
Sure, definitely. Now, the typical manuals are like books. Typically.
Yeah, I didn't want you to have to open a box.
Typically, manuals will go like this, kind of like a book. Kind of looks like a poster. But
what's this? I'm not gonna lie, I got scared for a second.
Shows controls, how to play the game.
I want to see what it was.
So, in case you haven't figured it out yet, this is basically game evolution, which is beyond cool. Anyway, let's get to it. So the tool you'll need is these. I don't remember what the screwdriver is called. It's like a 5mm screwdriver. You can get them on eBay like dirt fucking cheap. Like I'm talking $5.
I bought his on Amazon in a combo pack.
Sometimes you can get it in a combo even cheaper.
Yeah, it came with all these different tools he'll need.
Now remember, opening this, we have this code SNES-46. That's what we want.
It didn't zoom in yet. There we go. Do you have any fake ones to compare it to?
No, I tried. I do everything I can to avoid reproductions.
Can you check all your games though, even the cheapies? I know it'd be kind of silly to repo a cheapie, but I'm just.
I actually had to open my Super Mario World because those are actually being faked, which is beyond stupid. Because there's like a million of them since when you bought Super Nintendo, it basically came with the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
where are we looking?
We're
Hold
gonna
it up so we can see it over here.
We are looking
close. We might not be able to use this first. Oh wait, I can kind of read it. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. They can read it now.
All right.
My hand's kind of shaking too.
SNES-46. You can see it on both those microchips. So we know that inside and outside, this puppy is Evo, which is, once again, good news, because, once again, I threw away a shit ton of money. But it was a steal, in my defense.
Now, is there anything else I can look for on that cartridge to make sure it's real?
To make sure it's real?
What about the artwork? What are you talking about?
Sometimes you can just look at the label. There are some tells, like ones that aren't obvious, you have to look for.
So that's like the surefire way.
Yeah, like.
So like with the Dino, what was it called? Dino Peak?
Dinosaur Peak.
Dinosaur Peak and the little Samson. To me, they basically look like the labels that came with it. What's like would be the difference? Like what would it look like?
The labels can either be way too dark or way too bright. Like it just has to look. It has to look right. Like I'm not the greatest at explaining it. Now, to make sure that this actually plays Evo, what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to stick it in.
So it could have the right chip, but be the wrong game in there?
It's possible. I'm not going to say it's happened, but I do this so I know that I have a working game. Like, it could be authentic all the fuck it wants, but if it doesn't work,
okay.
Unless I have it on my Raspberry Pi, or it's fucking worthless. Let's stick it in. Leave it. No, this will take time. Yeah, it takes a little bit.
Alright, this seems like Evo about 4.5 billion years ago. Sounds like something about evolution.
Yep, this is Evo, inside and out. We're going to stop there. Put this back. Put this
So for anyone new collecting, what's that piece on the bottom there?
So anybody that's new for collecting, I'll actually, yeah,
Just show it to me.
it's basically a dust cover. So for anybody that's an NES collector, I'll get a game out. Anybody that's an NES collector, this is your dust cover. I normally use it for my more expensive games like
Are they
Mega Man 5.
just more out of curiosity? I know it says SNES right here. I can see the little symbol. Does this fit an NES? I'm just curious. They look kind of the same.
It technically could. It looks actually that doesn't look bad at all.
They just look like they're kind of the same shape on the bottom. Just this one's a little fatter.
The only problem would be that dust can get in these corners right here.
Oh, okay.
So it's better to have these for your
The
NES.
sleeves.
Yeah, I call them sleeves. This is just a dust cover. No special name, dust stand, whatever. No special name. That's my Evo Complete Box. It's authenticated, and hopefully you've learned a thing or two. And two things. Happy game hunting. Keep that collection going. And stay positive. Grizzly Gamer out.